Here we are right here. There we go. We can see it on there. We got Carl in the house. Bernie's in the house. Nick. We got Cameron, Leslie, Lorraine in the house. Alicia's here. Stephanie, Scott, and Lisa. I love it. We got a great group here. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and get started. You saw me. I was drinking some water. If you haven't had any water to drink, let's drink some water because this is absolutely a key part of your workout and really just every day. A key part of every day throughout the week should be water. You maybe might have a treat. You might treat yourself. A lot of folks do. But if you can make it to where water is the main source of beverage, that's a big deal. That's a great big deal. It'll change your body. It'll change your energy levels. Sometimes it can even change things like sleep. And if you maybe get irritated and stuff, I've heard people they cut down sometimes on caffeinated drinks like the sodas, and then they start being like, hey, you know what? I have a lot of good energy and I'm nice. I feel nice. I feel happy a lot more. All right, let's get ready for breathing motto. And I think I'll do it. Let's do that breathing motto. Last week was awesome. Really, the last few workouts. I mean, we've had Nick, we had Austin, we had Chris Hill all coming out to the farm doing workouts. I thought it was incredible. And Nick, I hope you've been training because it's already February. So you better be training. All right, everybody, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. And breathe out the sad. Breathe in your best. And breathe out the worst. And breathe in your power so you reach your goals first. Nice job, everybody. Remember, breathing in the oxygen, breathing out the carbon dioxide. That's what we're going for. And we're just, again, trying to make our body to be more thoughtful about the air we're breathing in and about how important it is for our body, our breath. And even when we do the breath hold, that's when you get a real good appreciation for breathing, right? When we do the breath hold. Let's go ahead and let's get our head and neck moving around. Let's go for our classic moves. It's a Monday. Let's keep it classic for a Monday. Who likes classic rock and roll? Like Aerosmith and stuff. I do too. Yep. I was listening to some Aerosmith the other day with my buddy Hunter, and he was loving it. All right, here we go. Let's go over to the right side. Bring it on over. Let's go over to the left side. Let's go a couple right and left. Let's go right and left a few times. So let's go right and left a couple times. And we'll go up and down a couple times. So we'll do the classic moves, but we can change maybe the order up a little bit. So I'm just going right side, left side. And you can see I already kind of got my posture together. And I'm just getting my head now. Going to turn. Let's go two more. Just one over here. And then one over there. Nice. And you can see how I'm doing this. I'm not trying to stretch to hurt myself. Never on the first exercise. No way. This is just about movement and being nice and smooth and cool with it. Oh, we got Jacqueline coming in. Here we go. And she's in. I think so. All right and left side head movements. Let's go ahead and go with, again, some down and up. So with down and up, remember, I want us to think about, I should turn this way. I want us to think about our axis, our tipping point is kind of right up here by our jaw. And so I'm going to go down and then bring it up just like that. Down and up. And again, I'm not going all the way back. I'm not going for a super duper stretch on this. We're just going for some mobility, just nice and easy. Bringing our head up and down. That's all I want to do. Down and up. Maybe I can let it hang out down here for a second. Bring it up. Hold it up for just a second. Let's go two more. Down. And up. All right, nice. Now remember, if any of these exercises, if they hurt, if they give you any kind of discomfort, you need to pay attention to that. You need to think about, is this something that I might not want to do? Is this something that I need to I need to listen to and pay attention to my posture and things like that to see if I can get my body to be able to make movements pain free that are going to help me to build balance in my body. And sometimes we do feel discomfort when we're exercising, but you should never be feeling like painful things that make you, like move and jerk. And like if you were touching something hot, you would move quick. Pains that make you have that reaction. That's your body yelling at you. Sometimes other pains are your body's way of saying, hey, you know what? I have a problem in here. I need you to explore. Or maybe I even need to, like what I've had to do, talk to doctors and say, hey, can you help me understand what's going on with my shoulder or my foot or my neck or my back? I go to the doctors. They help me learn about all kinds of things about my body. It's terrific. All right. We went side to side. We went up and down. Now we're going to go in and out. So this is giraffe neck, turtleneck. And so again, if I'll go a little bit sideways, you can kind of see how my neck's going forward and back. So here I am. I'm going to try to have good posture. I want to keep that going. I don't know what to do with my arms. Kind of like, there we go. And so from here, I'll go giraffe neck, turtleneck. And I'm trying to keep my chin up. I'm not tucking my chin in. That's not what I'm doing. I'm going out and then up, out, up. Nice job. Out, up. There we go. I guess this would be out and then this would be in. Or this would be giraffe and this would be turtle. And the turtleneck changes your voice, which is kind of cool. The turtleneck changes your voice because our vocal cords, the compression of those muscles, the contraction of those muscles, it's going to give a squeeze and it's going to then change. I imagine it would be changing the resonance of then your vocal cords. So then your voice would sound different. Interesting stuff. Let's do one more and then we'll do a water break. So we went side to side, we went up and down, we went forwards and backwards. Now there's a few things here that we could do. The one I want to go with is, of course, going to be the ear lift. But remember, there's so many of these moves that we can do for our head and neck that we want to keep them in mind because often, especially if we're looking at a screen, we're kind of have our head and neck in one central position, and we're just trying to give some balance. Just trying to balance that out. All right. So here we go. So with the ear lift, my ear is going to go up. And I'm even going to think about this shoulders like you dropping down into the grass down there. And I'm going to stretch 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, again, this is when you don't have to go for the super stretch. It shouldn't take much. I know you'll feel it if you just bring that ear up. If you're like, oh, and there you go. You can imagine that, right? Me getting pulled up by my ear. Stretch right here. Shoulders going down. 3, 2, 1. We'll go back into the middle. And that's again allowing kind of these stacks. We got about 6 or 7 segments here, and they all have to stack up and they have to fit into the back of our skull. I mean, this is some serious stuff we're talking about fitting in there. And so this is why we want to have those muscles. We want to say, hey, muscles, we know you're there. We love you. We appreciate you and everything you can do. And I'm going to try to do some things for you, muscles, that maybe will help you to get stronger. All right. So, sorry about that. I accidentally hit the unmute. I'm sorry, Alicia. That was an accident. All right. So let's go up with the ear lift. We got one ear going up, one shoulder going down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go back into the middle and maybe even try to go like tall, when you're here. Like, I mean, I could be sitting like this, but I'm not because this is exercise time. So I'm thinking about my posture. I'm thinking about my core all the way up through here, all the way up into my neck. And then when I go with my ear lift, you can see how now the ear's going up. Now it's not the head tilt. There you go. Scott and Lisa, you got it. Ear lift's going up and we'll bring right back into the middle. We'll go up one more with the other ear lift. And this right here, you're going to feel, I believe that's our scalene, sternocleidomastoid and scalenes. And bringing it right in here. There's some great muscles in here. I need to get all the names down and have a we could do like a I'm trying to think what, like a coloring, have them all colored so you could see them all. I think that'd be neat. So when we're removing them, you could see them on my neck. They might have like a neck wrap you could put on the neck. It would show up all the neck muscles. That'd be kind of neat. I've seen the body suits that are like that. All right, everybody, let's get in there. I don't know. The neck, we take it for granted is what I'm really thinking of, is that, we think about it as the neck, but it's not the neck. It's a whole lot of muscles that work together as a team that has maybe one of the most important jobs in the body. Supporting our head is an incredibly important job. Also a job of, hey, these guys, the trapezius, they can provide some foundation and some support. And so we get those trapezius moving. We start thinking about them. Maybe let's go with just one, because that takes some thought. If you're good at doing two, if you got no problem doing this, then I would go ahead and try to do this. Because if you're having a hard time, you're like, hey, they keep going up. Both of them are going up. Then I want to try to get the one up. I want to try to work on the one that the challenge. Now you might get one might go up a little bit higher than the other. And then again, you can try to work on that with the alternating. Now, if bringing two up together is difficult, well, then try a couple of those out. Try bringing two up. And if either one of those, if you're having no problem at all bringing them up, what's up, everybody? We got Evan in the house. Hey, man, he's representing Cal. I think that's the Bears, right? And he's got it looks like a UCLA. He's got colors. He's got UCLA colors on top and a Cal Bears shirt on. I like it. He's representing California. Nice job, everybody. Let's go for 5 more. 5 more with the trapezius. 3. That was 4. 3, 2, woo, and 1. Oh, wow. Nice. Mary Poppins. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it, everybody. Everybody remember, we got Valentine's Day is coming up. So some people getting in shape for Valentine's Day. Let's drink some water, everybody. Let's stay hydrated. All right. Next moving, shoulders are moving. Let's go into, again, the deltoids in here, and we can do that with some arm lifting. Let's go into a combo move. So let's go. Chicken wing up. We're going to go W, and then I got a new one for us. Here we go. Across the top. If you can do that, if you can bring your arms across, we're going to call this the overhead X. So we've done X like this. Let's go with the overhead X. So we're going to go up, up, across the top, back into here, back down here, up, up, across the top. Nice. Look, I'm almost disappearing. Back into here, back against our sides. So bringing them up, going across the top, bringing it down, bringing it down, bringing it up, across the top, bringing it down, bringing it down, bringing it down. Nice. Bringing it up, bringing it up, bringing it up. Nice, everybody. Check that chat room. Bringing it down, bringing it down, bringing it down. Let's go 4 more of these because we're getting the pattern now and we're starting to feel it. Now you can cross your arms with right over left or left over right, bringing it down. I'm going to do the opposite. Bringing it up, going across. Oh, that felt different. Bringing it down, bringing it down, bringing it down. 2 more, and I can feel this. Bringing it up, going across, bringing it down, bringing it down, bringing it down. 1 more. Here we go. Up, up, and across. Down, down, and down. Now, every one of those was going to be using this part of your body. Again, your deltoid. We're going to help with the lifting of that upper arm. They were going to help with the rotation of that upper arm. And then when you try to extend your whole arm, when you try to reach up and go overhead, that deltoid's going to come, it's going to provide some contraction. It's going to help to bring that arm in. And so everybody, it's so cool when you think about your neck or you think about your shoulder and you kind of understand like all the cool things that they can do and then the things you can do to maybe make them stronger, to give yourself more mobility. And everybody, it looks like we got a water break, Super Bowl Sunday, next Sunday, Kansas City Chiefs, Taylor Swift. That's all going to happen. When is that? Is that coming up this week or next week? Is it this weekend? I don't know. I don't have a TV, so I don't know anything that's going on in pop world, popular world. All right. We ready? Rocking and rolling. Got some good comments in the chat room too. This weekend. Awesome. Sweet. So she's going to be singing. That'll be cool. Who likes Taylor as a singer? She's got so many songs, doesn't she? So many. As Taylor, think Taylor Swift and Aerosmith, right? We get them together, right? Scott and Lisa. Yeah, that'd be a good one, huh? I wonder what would happen there. All right, everybody. Let's go ahead. Neck's moving, shoulders are moving. Let's get into our arms a little bit. Let's get into our hands. Let's go ahead and get with just wiggling the fingertips, trying to move. If you want to go with individual fingers, if you're having a problem with like moving just the thumbs by themselves, work on the thumbs. You can decide if you're feeling like I want to work on more like free movement, or if I want to work on maybe more of like doing the ball and the fist and kind of opening them up. And then you can also remember you can work on pressure. So you can go with the pressure squeezing of the fingertips to the thumb. And you can also fingertips to each other. You can also, you could squeeze your fingertip. You could try to say, well, I want to put them. Maybe I want to put my index fingers, on top of my head, and I could push. Or I want to put my fingers right here on my cheeks and kind of push right here. Right? What if I push a little bit on my cheeks like this? So if you think about it, if you're doing like a massage, we used to do those with Coach Emily all the time. We'd do kind of a face massage. We're doing the same technique of applying pressure, and we're using our fingertips to kind of find the spot. So if I wanted to go up in here and kind of give my little cranial massage here, the temples, that's what this little area is right here. I look like an old man right here, huh? With my glasses down on my nose. These are the blue light blockers. These are because I've been looking at a screen for so long. They're nice. But even when you're doing on a keyboard, right? Has anybody ever typed on a keyboard before? And when you're pushing on the keys and applying that pressure, that can be a challenge sometimes. That can be to get the right, the right movements, the right kind of pressure down. Sometimes that can be a challenge, and sometimes it needs to be quick so that you don't just put like a million, J's on the page. And so again, working on pressure, that's something we can do with our hands really all the time. There's a lot of things that we can do for that. Let's get into our wrists. Let's get our wrists moving. Let's think about some up and down wrists, up and down, side to side, circular. All of those are good. Combinations. Can we do some combinations? What's a combination? We got this would be up and down and side to side. This one's probably not as difficult as doing circle. What about if I go, wait, there we go, up and down and side to side. This one's not as difficult. What if I try to do a circle and then up and down? Oh, that's a little bit tougher, but I'm getting it. And what about a circle with, that was tough, side to side and the circle. You really got to concentrate. And I'll circle on this side and then side to side here. Oh my gosh. It's not easy. When you do something like that, when you try to do one activity with your right side and the other activity with your left side, even if they're similar, sometimes if you're doing something like that, it can be, pretty tricky. But then if you go back to them doing where they're doing the same thing, you might find like, hey, you know what? That's actually feeling pretty good. I'm feeling like when I have less of tasks, and that's all of us. Every person out there generally is only going to be really good at doing one thing at a time. Two things at a time, we can kind of manage. Three things at a time, that can get dangerous. And can you imagine doing four things at a time? Imagine you're cooking some soup and you're stirring the soup. Imagine at the same time you're talking on your phone. So you're stirring the soup, you're talking on the phone. Now imagine at the same time you're trying to walk the dog, and so you got the dog, and you're getting pulled. And then now imagine at the same time you're trying to drive a bus, and so you got this. It's too much. It's too many things. Our body wants to work on one thing at a time. So if I'm stirring the soup, look at that. I can reach out and I can concentrate on my stir. I could do a small stir. Do a small stir. There you go. Nice. The small stir. And then you go all the way to a big stir. Now you can see I'm only doing one hand stir. Check that out. Well, there you go. Nice. One hand stir. Bringing it all the way around, all the way in, all the way out, all the way back, all the way back, all the way back, and then all the way out. Nice. There we go. So stirring up. Now I'm going to switch over to the other hand. So I'm switching spoons. And now I'm doing again a one hand stir. So I'm not driving a bus. I'm not talking on the phone. I'm not checking my email. All I'm doing is focusing on stirring the soups. And when you are doing exercises or really any activity, if you can, try to focus your mind on that activity. Again, try to do small circle out in front of your body, small circle, and then maybe go bigger circle. But all you got to do is the one circle. I have to be careful because
Hey, no, we didn't heal you. We didn't heal you.
can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Could you hear when did you stop hearing me?
after you do the other with the pop.
So when I punched my microphone,
Yeah,
I literally punched my microphone, everybody, and then it stopped working. How funny is that?
I know, right?
Okay, we're gonna try it again. Here comes Sandy. I'm getting a oh, I just learned this about my microphone. This is funny. Remember we were talking about pressure, right?
Oh, yeah.
Remember that, Nick? Well, guess what? On the microphone, there's a volume button. And when I punched it, I hit that button. Well, guess what? It's also an on-off button where if you push it in hard enough, it turns the microphone off. I didn't even know that. That's pretty neat. So let's see if it's working again now and if it sounds different. And how about now? Can you hear me?
Much better. Much better.
See, everybody, there's always a reason, well, generally, behind what's happening when something's confusing. And I like that. Nick, he did the perfect thing, which was he spoke up and he got a message to me letting me know that the audio had gone out. I did not know that I had actually an on-off button and that when I punched my little microphone, I turned it off. I didn't know that. Thank you to Nick. And
Yep.
Nick, we'll bring you back up here in just a minute if you want to do something. And
Yep.
everybody, that's what communication's all about. Communicating sometimes that you're not hearing the communication. That can be difficult. All right, everybody, we got it. Okay, I'm reading some chat room there. All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna go. We did witches pot. I saw everybody. I saw Scott and Lisa. I saw some good witches pots going on. Carl was doing a great job. Bernie. Let's go ahead. What were we talking about? We were talking about doing the witch spot. We're also talking about what? Talking on the phone. What are you talking on the phone? You bring the phone up to your ear, right? So we're doing our deltoid lift there. Let's do a couple of those just to bring the phone up to our ear. And look, that's pretty easy, everybody. Well, not for everybody, but some folks, you're thinking like that's not bad. Put the phone up to my ear, hello, hello, Nana. How are you doing? That's what Sophia does. She picks up the phone and says, hello, Nana. And then we go up and down. You can do that with the other arm, up and down. But now what if we were doing this and the witch's pot? Oh no, uh-oh. That's difficult. I'm gonna go back to just this one, right? Oh, that's so pleasant. Just bringing the phone up saying, hello, hi, is this Sandy? Hi. Let's talk about how awesome you are and how for 21 years, Sandy has said no to sweets and junk foods. That's so cool. I know, right? Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hanging up the phone. So what was the other one we were talking about? Doing a little bus driver, right? So you got the bus driver hands up. Bus driver, what's bus driver all about? It's like the big steering wheel. So we got our hands up. So that's going to get my shoulders firing up. Now I'm driving like I got my hands on the steering wheel. Now what happens when we make a turn? You're going to kind of reach over and we really should just be passing the wheel like this. But for bus driver's sake, we're going to reach over the wheel and we're going to be turning that wheel. So I'm reaching over here and I may be turning both arms or I'm reaching and I'm turning the top. Like when Bernie and Carla do the hula hoops and they're turning the hoop. And then I could turn this way where I'm holding the hoop or holding the wheel. And then I'm able to turn it and turn it and turn it. And again, maybe I go like this. Maybe I'm driving with both hands are turning. And now both hands are doing kind of the opposite of each other, right? Because if they were on a wheel, that's how it would be. If they were on a wheel, if I put one hand on top, I would have one hand on the bottom. And then if I turned the wheel the other direction, what's going to happen? I'm going to switch to now the other hand's on top and this one's on the bottom. Now, when we're driving down the road, a lot of times you're going to see the hands are on the wheel and you're actually holding it steady. So let's practice that a little bit, just holding both hands up like they're on the wheel. And look, I'm making little tiny movements. All right. If you've ever been driving a car, you're going to feel like this is what it's going to feel like. Little bits of tiny movements. And then we're going to turn. Let's go a little bit bigger. We're kind of turning. And this will be going down the corner. We're going down the corner right here, maybe turning through like an S curve, maybe driving through Carlsbad or driving through coming up through downtown San Diego by the airport. You got the big S curves there. And now if you need to turn all the way around, do a U-turn, this is where you got to turn the whole wheel, turn the whole thing. We're spinning all the way around and then back driving again. And then let's spin it this way. Let's do a U-turn all the way around. So we're grabbing that wheel and our hands are turning on the wheel, spinning all the way around and then driving again and relax. Woo. Who else is feeling it right up in here, right? Biceps. I'm feeling it. My Nick is, Lorraine's feeling it. I'm feeling all these muscles, everybody. And you know what's fun is that we're just having fun with this. We're just playing around, doing exercises, using our imagination. But when you're out there, imagine you get a chance to maybe go on a tractor ride. Somebody's like, hey, you want to drive this tractor? And you don't want to say no to that. You want to be like, yeah, I want to drive a tractor. Absolutely. And then you're going to know what to do. You put your hands on the wheel, you turn it, you'd be doing all over the field or something like that. Maybe somebody's like, hey, you want to drive my Tesla? Remember that happened to our buddy Austin. He got to drive a Tesla. That's pretty neat. And he didn't back down from that challenge. He said, I've been training, I've been exercising. I want to do cool things. And I'm getting an opportunity here that I think is safe and okay. I'm going to go for it. And he did. And he did a great job. Let's have a sip of water, buddy. I'm going to do one more and then we're going to bring up Nick. Oh, here comes Sandy again. Second time. I got to find out now. Sandy's coming back in the house, everybody. I really hope she heard my comment about how awesome she is. 21 years, everybody. Sometimes when you're thinking about healthy decisions, some people, they make a healthy decision for like one meal where they're like, I'm going to skip dessert or I'm going to not have too much cheese today or something. I don't know. But some people, and then for like a day, they're like today. And some people do it for a week. Can you imagine something that you eat that you might think is something you shouldn't eat? Let me just say, I'm going to guess. And you might not eat these and say, I don't eat those, and that's no problem. That's okay. Potato chips. Who knows about potato chips, right? I think one of the potato chips, their motto used to be something like, once you pop, you can't stop, or bet you can't eat just one. And all those things. That doesn't that sound fun and great? But what happens is when you end up eating more than a serving, and even sometimes a serving is too much, which is easy to do, that can have a really negative effect on how our body's going to feel and perform. So imagine you were going to say, I'm not going to do any potato chips for one day. Or what if you're going to say, I'm not going to do any potato chips for 2 days? Or maybe you say, I'm not going to do any potato chips all week. I'm going to see what it's like. I know I'm going to want some potato chips, but when I want them, I'm going to have something else, like maybe some carrot sticks or something like that. I'm going to have something else. I won't do it. And then a week goes by, and then imagine you say, I'm going to do it for the whole month. I want to eat them, but I'm not. I'm going to, for the whole month, I'm going to say, anytime I want potato chips, I'm going to do something else. I might even have a protein shake. I don't know. And then imagine you do that for a month, and then you say, I'm going to do that for a whole year. And then you're like, I know I'm going to be tempted, and there's going to be potato chips around me. Other people will be eating potato chips, and they're going to be enjoying it too. But I know I don't want to eat anymore. And so I'm going to say no. Now imagine you do that for 21 years. And that, everybody, is Sandy. And that's why we're so proud of her. I love talking about Sandy's accomplishments. Not only a super talented painter, artist extraordinaire, creative specialist, but also someone of incredible mental strength and also heart strength. The combination of these two, it's super, super powerful. And it can be stronger than any kind of temptation like a potato chips or a little piece of cake or something like that. We've all had cake. We don't need any more cake. All right, Nick, you ready? All right, let's bring Nick up, everybody. My last exercise was talking about how awesome Sandy is. If that feels like the best exercise in the workout so far. I went surfing with my buddy Andy. Let's have a sip of water. And my buddy Andy, we went surfing early in the morning yesterday. And a guy got with a camera, got some pictures of him. And after we were surfing, the guy was talking to my buddy Andy. And my buddy Andy, he's a wheelchair user, but he goes surfing. And the guy they're talking and they're looking at pictures. And I said, the best part of the day for me was getting to watch you get to look at the pictures of you surfing and all the work that had to go into it. That was all worth it, everybody. So you got to put in the work. Nick, what do you got for us? You doing a band?
Ben hug.
Band hold for time. Bring it a little closer. A little closer in. A little closer. Bring your I mean your hands on the band together. Yeah, like that. A little bit more apart. Yeah, right about a little bit more, right about there. Bring it back in a little bit now. Remember, everybody, what we're talking about is the sweet spot for Nick for making this a challenge, but also making it possible. We want both. That's a little too close, so just a little bit further apart. Right there. Squeeze. Lock that in. That's the spot. Can you get it? Is it too tough? Go bring it back in front. Back in front. Go a little bit more distance between it. Yeah, there you go. Right there. Right there. Try that out now. How's that feel? Better?
Yeah.
Okay, bring it back in the front. Here we go, everybody. Are you gonna do just one?
Yep, one.
Okay, everybody. So while Nick is just doing one, I'm gonna see how many I can do. Imagination. All right, so I'm gonna be moving. Nick's not. He's doing an isometric hold. I'm gonna be doing all kinds of movement. And let's see what the difference is. Are you ready, Nick?
Yep.
All right, I am almost ready.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I don't need to count. I got my timer going. 4. So I'm on 5, 6. So we're doing a pull apart. 7, 8, 9. I had to move my microphone up. 10. Nice job, Nick. 11. Keep it going. 12. Breathe. 13. Think about those shoulder blades. 14. 15. Breathe. 16. Breathe out too. 17, 18, 19, 20. There you go, Carl. Nice job bringing those arms back. 21, 22. Great job, Bernie. Great job, Alicia. 23, 24, 25. Go, Nick. 26, 27. Oh my gosh. 28, 29, 30. Remember, he's also holding his arms up. 32. Keep going. You're over a minute. 33, 34. You're at a minute and 6. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. Keep going, Nick. 42, 43, 44. Oh, I might not make it. 45. My shoulders are getting tired. 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. Keep it off your chest. 54. There you go. 55, 56, 57, 58. Oh, I got two more. 59 and 60. Nick's still going, everybody. Nick, keep going. Everybody, check this out. This is what's kind of cool. So if you just did that with me, we just did 60 repetitions in that same amount. There it goes, right there.
Oh,
2 minutes and 22 seconds, everybody.
wow, 2 minutes. Wow.
It was, you look at this. It was 222.24. Look at that.
Wow.
22224. Everybody, that was great. I love how Nick, he kept pushing through. And if you did that with me, you're going to feel in the middle of your back. You should be feeling those muscles, not actually feeling them with your hands, but just feeling them as in their presence. And again, that's going to be our rhomboids, our trapezius. We're getting our deltoids involved. Our chest is getting involved. Our lats are getting involved. All the muscles that are building up our rotator cuff and connecting to our shoulder blade, connecting to our humerus. There's a lot going on when we're holding and moving through that movement. What do you got for us, Nick? Now, one more time. What do you got? One more?
Yeah, they do 2 minutes of jumping jack.
You want to do 2 minutes of jumping jacks?
Yep.
Okay. And so you're going to show us what you're going to be doing. Wow. That was the move. So Nick, I know you can do it on the first one. Your goal is going to be to still be doing it like that at 2 minutes at 155, because what's going to happen is your mind, you're going to try to be in a hurry. I don't want you to be in a hurry. I want you to think about good. That was great. That was really good. So you focus on that. Everybody else is going to be jumping. Carl's ready. Lorraine's ready. Bernie's ready. We're going for 2 minutes of jacks. I don't know how many we're going to do. But then after this, everybody, Bernie is going to be leading us in a breath hold. So let's get ready for that. We'll do a water break as well. Here we go. Carl's ready. Nick is ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here it goes. 1, 2. Nice job. 3. Go, Nick. 4. Good jumps. 5, better than that. 6, you can do it. 7, 8, off the ground. You got to jump first. 10, 11, 12, got to jump. 13, got to go higher. 14, 15, that was a good jump. 16, now just bring the feet close together. 18, there you go, Carl. 19, USA. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, both feet, Nick. 25, you got this. 26, bringing them together. There you go. That was a good one. 29, you see what you got to give it? That's what you got to give it. That wasn't it. You got to give it that serious business thinking. Get focused. Don't worry about me. Just, there you go. That was it again. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. Just hear my words and let them just go through your ears, but listen. And there it is again. Those are the ones you got to do. You got to put it in every single one. You got to think about it. I'm going to call this 50, 51. Oh my gosh, everybody, we're going to endurance 52, 53, 54, 55. There we go. We just hit Bernie's number. 56. We're still going. 57, 58, 59, 60, 61. Keep it going. 62, 30 seconds. 63, 64. Everybody, this is our endurance. 65. This is when we want to stop. 66. I want to stop. 67. Nick wants to stop. 68, but we're not going to stop. 69. Here we go. 20 seconds. 70, 71, 72, 73, 74. You're going to make it, everybody. If you're still going, you will make it. Here we go. 76, 77. Let's get two more in. 78, 79, and 80. Wow, everybody, that is a terrific goal. That is an endurance challenge. Remember, we got not just 10, 20, 30. We hit 55, and I knew in my world, I felt like that's about enough. I love 55, just like Bernie. And I'll tell you what, I hit 55, and my brain even felt like, now we're done. But we weren't done because we were on an endurance challenge of 2 minutes of exercise. And so when you set up your challenges differently from maybe a number goal to a time goal, remember, then the number, it might not matter as much. And so we, some of us might have got 80. I think some of us might have even done more. I saw a few folks and they were jumping and moving, and you might have got 100. A couple folks out there. Nick, I thought you did great. I thought you learned something from that. And what was cool was seeing Nick, everybody, he had a few jumps that they didn't jump. And you know what I saw, and it didn't look like frustration. It looked like determination. Did y'all see that on his face? It wasn't frustration. It's determination. Nick comes back and he throws down some really good looking jumps where, again, his goal is working on feet going from close together, jumping out while the arms go up. So there's a few things going on. There's a jump. There's a split in the feet and the arms. That's 3 moves happening at one time. He's working on it. He's going to get it, everybody. Let's have some water. That
Oh
was awesome,
yeah.
Nick. I thought you did great.
Thank you.
Here we go, everybody. So I think it's a breath hold coming up next. Okay. Everybody, Bernie was talking about doing a breath hold. Remember, we just did an endurance challenge. If you want to feel your heartbeat still might be beating. It might be still kind of beating kind of quick because that was a lot. When we do our breath hold, we want to work on being calm. Remember, being calm and relaxed is the best thing you can do when you're in that situation. And Bernie, how long of a breath hold do you want to do?
You do 30 seconds?
Yeah, I like it. 30-second breath hold, everybody. So I'll count to 5, 6 times. And that's when we're going to go ahead and release. But Bernie, do you want to do 2 in or you want to do 3 before?
You're like breathing.
A little bit louder?
I'm gonna do breathing and out.
2 times or 3 times? Okay. A little more water, everybody. I think that's a good call. Bernie's on top of it. Top of the hydration. Little Coco walking around down here. All right. So Bernie's going to take us through the breathings and then I'll do the countdown. And you ready, Bernie?
I'm gonna do breathe in and out.
Breathe in. Okay.
And then you count.
Okay.
Breathe in. and out. Breathe in. Yeah. Breathe in, hold.
Nice job, Bernie. You made it. I saw a lot of folks made that. That was terrific. I saw that, everybody. That was really good. Remember, you're breathing in and out all the time, and sometimes you hold your breath all the time, and you don't might not even realize it, especially if you're nervous. You got to remember to breathe. Or if you're working hard, you got to breathe. If you're trying to concentrate, you got to breathe. We should put that on a t-shirt. Just, you got to breathe. But it would have to have the same kind of voice, right? You can't put a voice on a t-shirt. Bernie, do you have anything there that you would want to work out with, like maybe a hula hoop or a stick or a medicine ball or anything like that you would want to show?
Mhm.
Do you want to do 55 more jumping jacks after Nick's jumping jacks?
Right.
You want to do 45? Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Absolutely. All right, everybody, you heard Bernie. We're going into jumping jack round 2. I'm going to do my jumping jacks a little different. I'm going to go in front of my body. So I'm going to be kind of like clapping my hands in front and then bringing my arms out. My shoulders are getting a workout in today. All right, Bernie, you ready? Do some arm circles? Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice, nice. After Bernie, everybody, let's have a martial arts showdown. If anybody wants to do martial arts, Bernie's bringing her leg in, doing the leg stretch from yoga class. If you have the ability to bring that leg in, you can maybe bring in your arm, kind of a similar exercise, or you can bring your arm this way and you can kind of push, get a stretch through here. You could pull your arm in and then kind of, as I'm pulling in, I'm pushing out and get a little activation here. And I like doing some shoulder moves like that. Lifting it up, bringing it back behind my head. Moving that arm inside, bringing it close, reaching it out. Maybe doing a little circle with your ankle even. You could do that with your wrist or your ankles. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Nice. Nice. So again, Bernie's doing the leg stretch. We ready for remember now, I like what Bernie's doing here too. She's gonna move that chair. Because if you're doing things where you're moving around quite a bit, you want to have some space. Now she's going into the swing, so we can do arm swing or leg swing.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Ready?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Nice job, Bernie. So again, that's doing the leg swings. We're kind of doing some carefree movement there. You want those legs and arms to be relaxed. All right. You ready, Bernie? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Five, four, three, two, one. Jump and jump.
Here we go. 45, everybody. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. There we go. 35. Go, Bernie, with the eagle wings. 37. Butterfly wings. 39. 5 more. Here we go. 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45. Oh, I loved it. It was I said the wrong thing. It would have been hummingbird wings, everybody. Remember those hummingbird wings. You see wings in the front, there's some wings in the back, and they work in such a beautiful way that the hummingbird can just hover. It is incredible. Bernie, you did such a great job. And you want to do one with the stick? What you thinking? Doing it up over the head or doing maybe baton spin? Okay, let's do those two. Here we go. She's going for baton spin. Everybody remember, this is
2,
Bernie's classic.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
There you go. You can pretend on this one.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 26, 29, 30.
All right, Bernie's going for the back stretch. Everybody, you can see there in the chat room too. We're going to have another workout on Wednesday at 11. We do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, getting in 3 a week. 3 hours of exercise. You can see, nice job. Bernie's going. Lorraine, Nick, great job doing the back stretch, leaning down, then kind of bringing your body up, bringing it up. Oh, I think maybe some sinus pressure. Is that what it is? Sinus pressure. That could be from the allergies. There we go, going up. There's some questions in the chat room. I'm over the head. Nice job from Bernie right here. Let's give her the big screen here. Let's check this out. There she goes, up over the top. Nice job. This is a good one. Remember, if you don't have a stick, you can go up into a Y and then down into a W and then kind of over the top right there. But she's feeling pretty comfortable bringing it right there. And looks like she's doing a great job. Nice job, Bernie, going up over her head, down behind her neck. Little core squeeze there. That's going to help keep that body in good position. And what do you think, everybody? There is time. There's time for one more, Bernie. What do you think about the hula hoop? Everybody, she's got her hula hoop, hands on the hoop, hoops around her waist. Good. Take a few steps back just a little bit, Bernie, so we can see the hula hoop. One more step back. There you go. That's nice. That's good. All right, and the hula twist. Here we go. Twisting side to side, and look at how the body can just move. The hula hoop gets the arms in a good position. There you go, Nick. Nice, Nick. Now start letting those toes come up. Nick, go a little wider with your feet. You got this. You got to use those toes. Your toes are strong, man. There it is, Nick. Nick just went into the same movement now as Bernie, getting that good twist, side to side twist with the hoop. And the hoop kind of leads the way. Sandy's got it, everybody. Scott and Lisa's got it. Alicia's got it. There you go. Bernie, you're doing a great job leading us. And if we're ever on a cruise, we can do the twist with our friends. Sandy, give me a thumbs up. Did you hear when I was talking about how awesome you were earlier on the 21 years? Okay, that's great. I wanted to make sure. I'm so proud of you. Sandy always has some good things to share, and that was a recent share from her. Here we go. Remember, everybody, Fitness Social, that's when we hang out on Friday nights and we just kind of hang out and talk about things that are going on and share things and maybe even talk about how awesome this exercise is. Look at Bernie right here pushing that hula hoop around and around. This is like the kind of the never ending circle when you're pushing it around that way. And now she's going for a bus driver move. So here we go. This could be one of the last exercises that we have to do, Bernie, before the time's up. But let's go for hitting the horn. I think she hit the horn on me to make me be quiet when I was telling her this is the last move. And she said, nope, Coach John, I'm going to honk the horn on you right there. But there it is, everybody. There's the one that we were doing earlier, imaginary, where we're passing the hoop around, moving the steering wheel. She's back on the street. She's driving down the 5. We're cruising down to South Bay. We're going to go visit all our friends down there, maybe all the way down to Gerber Center. And there she goes. Excellent job. All right, Bernie, do you want to do the breathing motto? Because you're already up. We only have time for maybe a nice good sip of water and then the breathing motto. So everybody, we'll do a martial arts battle royale on Wednesday. We'll do martial arts on Wednesday, maybe Friday too. And that'll get Byron up in here as well. I know Byron, he really got some great martial arts moves, as does Scott and Lisa and Alicia and of course Sandy. You know, if I'm in a martial arts ever battle and I have the choice to get on a team, I'm getting on Sandy's team. It's, and you got to imagine with all that healthy eating, all those years of healthy eating, when everybody else is getting tired, Sandy won't be. She's gonna probably be sitting there. She'll have some like maybe carrots and broccoli sticks, and she'll be like, "Here we go, Coach John." And so we'll refuel, and then we'll just be ready to go because we're thinking, "Hey, that's great." Everybody else be eating. Remember what? The potato chips, and they'd be sleeping. They'd be sleeping. Can you imagine the difference between like if you ate 1 pound of potato chips or a pound of carrots? Now, I don't know if you should eat a pound of carrots, but I definitely know you should not eat a pound of potato chips. Bernie, are you ready for breathing motto?
Yeah.
Got it real nice and loud. All right. We're going to get that microphone to pick you up.
Breathe in. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in good. Breathe out bad. Breathe out happy. Breathe out sad. Breathe in bed. Breathe out the worst. Breathe in power. Then you reach your New Year's Eve goals first.
I muted myself. Great job, Bernie. That was awesome. Again, New Year's goals, everybody. It's 2025. I got some goals for this year. I can't wait to share them with you all as we reach those goals. And I hope you want to do the same. I don't want you just to reach your goal. I want you to share your goal. When you reach it, I want you to let us know so we can say, yes, you did a great job. And then let's get a new goal. Let's keep
I see Friday, Coach John.
I will. I'll see you on Friday. Oh, I hope I see you all on Friday. I want to see everybody. And there's Alicia's feet. All right, everybody, here we go in 5. Oh, wait, no, that's not my job. That's Nick's job. Oops. All right, here we go, everybody.
How are you everyone now? What do you day on Wednesday birthday? You will do what do you we done 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Bye, everyone. Have a great day. Good start to the week.